फर्स्ट राउंड ऑफ फंडिंग उठाई थी, उसके जस्ट 2 मंथ्स बाद शार्क टैंक हैपेंड फॉर अस।
वैल्यूएशन मुझे बहुत हाई लगा, सो फॉर दैट रीजन आई एम आउट, बट ऑल द बेस्ट।
मैं आपको ऑफर देता हूँ 20 लाख फॉर 3% इक्विटी एंड
उसके बाद एक बार
How does the margin works around here?
when you work with big brands 20 to 30% के बीच चलता है। when you source directly without taking a brand, वहाँ पे the margins like the cost goes even 20% down। यार हम लोग को तो पापड़ ही नहीं मिल रहा, एक से डंजो कराना पड़ा, 200 रुपए का पापड़ और 300 रुपए डंजो में देना पड़ा। Why did I pay so much to a shipping?
Hello everyone. So welcome to Startup Tales, where we bring the inspiring stories from the startup world and from amazing founders out there. So today we have Raghav, the founder of State Plate. Welcome Raghav. Welcome to the episode. How are
Thank you so much, Rishabh. Very glad to be here with you.
Okay, so before we start, we will not do much more things in the introduction part. I don't like to do that because people are very smart enough today's that they will be searching across in the internet. So just wanted to know a bit about your journey. Where did you belong to? How did you started your career, like in terms of education, and then how did you landed up to the State Plate?
I was born in Rajasthan, then family moved to Calcutta for business. The Heart, the Bada Bazaar store, like that's where my parents, my family had like our own shop, our own store there. So I have like been born and brought up amongst like these conversations of business, profits, worker not coming to factory or the store, all of that. So it's always intrigued me. I did my education from Calcutta till class 12th. Post that, I went to Delhi to Shri Ram College of Commerce, SRCC. That's where I did my BCom honors from. In the third year there, I got placed at this company called A.T. Kearney, which is a management consulting firm. But then this was the year of 2020, the COVID era. While a lot of people faced like a lot of problems, I think it was a very lucky time for me because that's when we got a lot of time to think about different things. And that's when we faced the problem of State Plate, and that's exactly when the State Plate was born.
Okay, so it was year 2020.
Yeah.
So you started your college in 2017.
Correct.
So pretty much similar story. Like I am also from Asansol. Same till 12th I was in Asansol, that is West Bengal. Moved to Chennai and then I started my business from college and then we scaled around. So coming back to you, like what's the concept of the State Plate? Like what you guys do? Like how big is the company? And who are the co-founders? Like where did you guys met?
Definitely. So Muskan Sancheti, she's my co-founder. Both of us met in college. We were in this society called Enactus. So that's where we met each other. So during COVID, like so Muskan is from Bangalore. I am from Calcutta. So she was in Bangalore, I was in Calcutta during COVID, and that's when there was a day when she called me and she was just telling me that Raghav, यार हम लोग को तो पापड़ ही नहीं मिल रहा और हम लोग को 20 किलोमीटर दूर से एक से डंजो कराना पड़ा, 200 रुपए का पापड़ और 300 रुपए डंजो में देना पड़ा। एंड जो उसके अंदर का बनिया था, जो मारवाड़ी पना था, आई थिंक इट वाज एंग्री कि मैं क्या कर रही हूँ, व्हाई डिड आई पे सो मच टू अ शिपिंग कंपनी रादर देन द प्रोडक्ट, लाइक मोर देन द प्रोडक्ट कॉस्ट। यू लाइक बात तो सही है, एक प्रॉब्लम है। एंड अमेजॉन, बिग बास्केट, ये लोग सर्व नहीं करते आपको एकदम ऑथेंटिक पापड़, आपको लिज्जत पापड़ मिल जाएगा, आपको थोड़े बड़े बड़े ब्रांड्स के मिल जाएंगे, बट यू वोंट गेट दैट राजस्थानी टेस्ट। बोला ये काम करते हैं, ऑनलाइन तो मिलता ही है, ऑनलाइन को चालू कर देते हैं जिसमें हम लोग राजस्थानी लोगों को डिलीवर करेंगे। That's how the State Plate was born. It was only to serve Rajasthani people with their Rajasthani products. But then within 1 week, जैसे हमने लोगों से बात करना चालू किया, we realized that it's not just Rajasthanis. It's a Marathi, it's a Bengali, it's a Gujarati. जो भी जहाँ से भी अपने निकल रहे हैं, like city से, state से, उनको कहीं ना कहीं वो अपने authentic product की याद आती है. And they want that. That's what they've been brought up eating that. So they really want that. So that's how we started like State Plate.
So I can obviously relate with it. Like जो हमें snacks या फिर भुजिया बोलते हैं, जो हमें कोलकाता में मिलता है वो यहाँ नहीं मिलता है. So we get that yellow color का पैकेट वाला हल्दीराम का भुजिया over here. But over there we get that red पैकेट वाला जो बड़ा बाजार में जो हल्दीराम का शोरूम है वो क्रंची ज़्यादा है, ये क्रंची कम है एक्चुअली. तो मुझे वो पसंद आता है. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल सिमिलरली एक मुझे पता नहीं सर तुम्हें पता होगा ये चीज, लाइक देयर इज अ मिक्सचर, बंगाली स्वीट मिक्सचर,
स्वीट एंड साथ चनाचूर.
हाँ चनाचूर, तो ये वहीं मिलता है सिर्फ.
करेक्ट, एग्रीड.
तो ये वो हम लोग वहाँ पर उसमें मूढ़ी में डाल के या भेल में डाल के खाते हैं वहाँ पर.
एग्रीड.
सो वो एक अलग ही मिक्सचर है जो वहाँ बहुत चलता है.
करेक्ट.
लोग वहाँ आलू चप और उसके साथ खाते हैं.
एंड एक बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग चीज़ ये है, लाइक पीपल कीप आस्किंग मी कि इतना ज़्यादा इनोवेशन आ गया है, यहाँ से आप लोगों को यहाँ पे लेके आ जाओ. लेट्स से कलकत्ता में जो बन रहा है, आप यहाँ पे आप इंग्रेडिएंट्स ले आओ, आप लोगों को ले आओ, आप कारीगर को ले आओ, शेफ को ले आओ, आप सब ला सकते हो. बट आई थिंक यू कैन नॉट ब्रिंग द वाटर फ्रॉम देयर, यू कैन नॉट ब्रिंग द मॉइस्चर, ह्यूमिडिटी, द एनवायरनमेंट फ्रॉम देयर. एंड दैट्स व्हाट गिव्स इट द टेस्ट. आप सब इंग्रेडिएंट्स पैक करके ला सकते हो बट आप वो नहीं ला सकते हो. वहाँ की गाय का दूध का डिफरेंट ही टेस्ट होगा वर्सेस जो यहाँ की गाय का दूध होगा. तो दैट्स व्हाई इफ यू सी कैलकाटा के जो रसगुल्ले हैं, nobody in the world can ever make that. KC Das was like the pioneer in this. उन्होंने भी स्टोर खोला है यहाँ पे and they themselves tell कि हाँ taste is different but we can't help you. Sorry.
Okay, so I've understood what you guys do. So it's primarily only selling different varieties of food all over from India to different states.
Correct.
So how you guys source it actually? You source it from the manufacturers or like how the supply chain works? How do you guys operate it?
State Plate is a marketplace, right? Wherein we sell some brands and we also have some products wherein there's no big brand. There we sell our own brand. So we directly source from the manufacturers, or some people have like their state-wise distributors. So we source from them. In cases where we have our own brand, we directly work with manufacturers from those particular states and work with people who have been making this product for very long and उनसे हम वो product source करते हैं. So that quality and taste एकदम authentic रहे.
How does the margin works around here? Like from manufacturer to the end user, the D2C buyer actually
Correct.
purchasing from the website. Like what's the general margin between this? How much you guys make?
So in general, food as a product, so marketplaces में आपको पता है 30%, 35% रहता है in general as a marketplace. आप जब खुद का ब्रांड लॉन्च करते हो, फूड में 50-55% ग्रॉस मार्जिन रहता है. So this is what your gross margins are. उसके बाद you pay for shipping, you pay for like your packing, warehousing expenses, all of those things. Marketing expense I think is the biggest expense. और let's say अगर आप ऑनलाइन बेच रहे हो तो ऑनलाइन मार्केटिंग, ऑफलाइन बेच रहे हो तो डिस्ट्रीब्यूटर, स्टॉकिस्ट, स्टोर मार्जिन, and post that whatever is left is your own profits. Food in general is a very tough category to be in.
But since you guys were not manufacturing,
Correct.
for you it's like ready-made products.
Correct.
Which you're purchasing. So what was the margin? 10, 15%, 20?
नहीं, तो I think when you work with big brands, 20 to 30% के बीच चलता है, basis brand size, basis आप कितना volume
Then
कर रहे
also
हो.
it's good actually.
Correct. And but I think थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है ऑनलाइन में, बिकॉज दीज आर वॉल्यूमेट्रिक प्रोडक्ट्स, शिपिंग बिकम्स रियली टफ. ये प्रोडक्ट्स लेट्स से ऑफलाइन में चलेंगे आप ज़्यादा देखोगे, बिकॉज इनका प्रोडक्ट प्राइस इज ऑल्सो 100-200 रुपीज. उसके लिए शिपिंग इतनी महंगी होती है कि आप कर ही नहीं सकते. व्हेन यू सोर्स डायरेक्टली विदाउट टेकिंग अ ब्रांड, लाइक डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम द मैन्युफैक्चरर जहाँ पे आपका ब्रांड लग रहा है, वहाँ पे द मार्जिन्स लाइक द कॉस्ट गोज इवन 20% डाउन.
So how big is the company now till what you scaled actually? Before that, let's talk about like, do you guys raised money before?
Yeah, we did. First 1 year, we started in 2020 August. First 1 year, we were bootstrapped. Both of our families had put some money. उसके बाद हमने अक्टूबर 2021 में एंटलर से उठाया था, which is a pre-seed fund. उनसे हमने फर्स्ट राउंड ऑफ फंडिंग उठाई थी. उसके जस्ट 2 months बाद Shark Tank happened for us. We were like, you could say the babies of Shark Tank season 1. We were there. So we raised money from Piyush Bansal there. So this is the total like money that we raised. Post that, we got acquired last year by this company called Just My Roots, and that's when we sold the company to them.
So if you can say like how much you guys raised, what was the valuation, and if you're okay to share with that the numbers actually.
No, definitely. Some numbers I think we are okay because whatever is in public. We raised around 175K from Antler.
Yeah.
Then we raised another 40 lakhs from Piyush Bansal. So in total we raised around 1.7-1.8 crore in total in our journey. And then we sold to Just My Roots. I think that valuation deal right now is not disclosed, so we'll keep
That
it
I
like
also
that.
know.
Yeah.
It cannot be disclosed. How's the journey after the acquisition looks like? Like you guys scaled for 3 years.
Correct.
I believe for 3 financial years.
Yeah.
And the last year you got acquired.
Yeah.
So when was you got acquired? We got the offer actually.
September 2023 is when the deal closed.
Okay, September 2023.
Correct.
So it's been 1.5 years now.
Correct.
So what was the journey from September 2023 until today? It's been 1.5 years now.
Correct. So the reason why we sold was there were a lot of synergies. Just My Roots is a pioneer in logistics. It's a pioneer in fresh food delivery. We were really good in packaged foods. We were really good in branding. So what really helped was both of our synergies. They are really experienced. The founders, there are 20-25 years of experience that they have. We are really young people. So we bring in this digital knowledge, ecosystems knowledge, all of that is what we brought in. So I think the synergy was really good. That's why we, I think, worked together really well. We have grown very strongly. Primarily, we were only online. We were only selling through our own website. Right now, we launched our corporate gifting business, which became really big in the last 2 years. Second, we have started our tie-up with Spencer's, which is a modern retail chain in Calcutta. Apart from that, we are also live on a lot of stores in Indian Oil petrol pumps, and we have a lot of corporate pop-ups. So I think offline as a market really opened for us because of their expertise and because our products were just really ready to just go in there.
Okay, so now we have discussed about the company, we discussed about how the acquisition happened.
Yeah.
Now we'll go to the interesting parts, like the student entrepreneurship. You become very relatable story with me also, because I am a graduate of 2019,
Yeah.
you were 2020. So the journey, like be it hometown or be it that student entrepreneurship journey, is like very similar.
Correct.
Roots and the business sector might be very different,
Correct.
obviously. So what do you feel, how the landscape changed and how the mindset of students are changing now?
I think there has been a big change. Like startups have become really cool also for parents now, because they've seen the fame that comes from Shark Tank. Because of that, I think one shift that has come is in the mindset and support shift from parents. Second, even in colleges now, initially people who used to be called as guest lecturers, today startup founders are being called. Third, I think resources have also come very strongly. For example, Nikhil Kamat's fund, they give 15 lakh 20 lakh rupees, I think, equity free. So I think ये सबसे बहुत ज़्यादा help मिल जाता है आपको. You don't think so much about startup, you feel like मेरे को भी करना है. It has become cool. The downside is, of course, a lot of people are doing because it's cool and they don't know कितना downside है and कितना tough journey है. But I feel it's good overall for the economy, because when more people like come and start up, more people create more jobs.
Main problem which I have seen personally is like two things where people run for now. They think that doing a startup they will get fame. Second is money.
Correct.
This is a very common mentality which you will find. I'll give you a stats. I started a fellowship called as Dhando Fellowship in 2023.
Okay.
The motive was very clear. I am not going to charge anyone, and anyone who is in college or graduate up to 1 year, they can be a part of this fellowship. It was completely free because I was promoting it very free. 6,500 people applied for the entire year. I selected around 500 students in 11 cohorts from Jan 2023 until November 2023. And then I stopped it. In 500, I removed 450 people. Today in that group, only 50 folks are there. And from that 50, only 5 are there who come and report me till today. Assume the scenario, 6,500 to 500 to 50 to 5. The ratio is so poor.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that people are not ambitious. People are ambitious. People don't value the free things now in it.
Correct.
That's the main problem.
Correct.
If they get it for free, they don't value it. How do you pursue this when you see that anyone who's coming with an idea today, a startup idea, they think that I need to raise money first.
Correct.
Then only I will build the product and I will become rich, I will become famous, I will write founder on my LinkedIn profile. How do you see this particular thing, and what do you advise to the new gen founders, or we so-called Gen Zs as of today? Now we are in Gen Beta phase, Gen Beta generation now.
When I started and 2020, 2021 में जब इतने लोग रेस कर रहे थे, कहीं ना कहीं वो एक फोमो बिल्ड हो जाता था. यार मेरे को भी करना है, मेरे को भी इन शॉर्ट्स में आना है, मेरे को भी इंक 42 से कवर होना है. All of those things definitely used to come in. But I think in the last 1 year, after the acquisition, when I keep looking back at things, I've realized that is just all a very momentary thing.
Correct.
And at the end, it will bring more harm than good. Because आप किसी का पैसा उठाते हो, that person also has to give return to someone. तो वो आपके पीछे पड़ जाएंगे to get the money back. अगर you are not sure about your business, you are not sure about the next 10 years of your life, आप मत उठाओ पैसा.
Correct.
And 10 साल भी मैं कम बोल रहा हूँ. मतलब एक business जो आप देखोगे, Reliance, Tata, ये सब कोई 5 साल में नहीं बना है.
हाँ.
50 साल, 60 साल, 70 साल में businesses बने हैं. Like these are lifestyle, not even one life. These are like generational businesses.
हाँ.
कि एक generational भी उतना बड़ा नहीं कर पाएगा. तो I feel like in the last 1 year, even my mindset has changed.
So now coming to that particular point, obviously, so what happened for me, I would say I was lucky that उस समय Instagram रील नहीं आया था. क्योंकि मैं 2019 में प्रोडक्ट लॉन्च किया था. रील उस समय नहीं था, रील कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं था उस वक्त.
You are from the Facebook era.
So मैं फेसबुक वाला एरिया से हूँ. तो बट हाँ, ऑब्वियसली रेजिंग मनी मेरे दिमाग में था. बट उससे पहले 2 साल तक मैंने बिजनेस किया. आई मेड अराउंड 50-60 लाख रुपीज ऑफ रेवेन्यू. मुझे समझ में आया कि नाउ वी कैन ट्राई रेजिंग. 21 was the time when everyone was raising. My sector grew a lot. In the CAGR also, like market size grew a lot, the gig economy. So from there, people started approaching us for investment. Then the mindset got entirely changed because I started investing. Second mindset got changed that I didn't want to report someone कि सुबह सुबह उठ के कौन किसको report भेजेगा. So the 3 साल में तो comfort होता है ना, that everything you will leave behind when you start making business and the money.
Correct.
All those comfort and all those raising money and everything is not equal to what the comfort you have now today of your business. So that I always
100%.
So now coming to the story of your Shark Tank journey, you got aired in 2021, right?
22. First season, January 2022.
So what was the experience of entering into the Shark Tank? Because there are so many things which we read, so many things I also write, so many things I also listen.
Of course.
So what was your experience when you entered into the tank? How the sharks treated you, and who were the sharks present during your pitch actually?
So it was really, I think the Shark Tank experience overall was really good. It was the first season, so I think there was a lot of uncertainty. क्या होगा, कौन sharks होंगे? We got to know about the sharks 1 week before our airing. तो पता नहीं था. हमारे shoot में Piyush was there, Namita was there, Aman was there, Anupam was there, and like Shark Tank's darling Ashneer Grover was there.
Okay.
So we were both lucky and scared to have Ashneer, of course. But otherwise, it was a really good, I think they were really warm. I think one thing that really worked for us was starting में when we were doing our intro, उन्होंने पूछा कि आपने कहाँ से पढ़ाई की है? And when we told that we went to SRCC, then both Ashneer, Aman, they like started talking about, oh आप तो उस कॉलेज से होना जहाँ पे 98% चाहिए होते हैं, आपके 100 आए होंगे, ये आए होंगे. तो I think because of that बहुत warm हो गया था, and they knew that we are like hardworking people and मेहनती लोग हैं. तो I think उस वजह से कहीं ना कहीं that mutual respect came and it was smooth for us. Otherwise, just हमारे पिच से एक पहले the people who came out, they came out crying. बिकॉज अश्नीर ने उनको बोल दिया था कि आप बिजनेस बंद कर दो अपना, आप कुछ काम नहीं कर रहे हो.
मुझे समझ में आ गया कौन सा पिच है.
तो उसमें हमारी इतनी बैंड बज गई थी, वी वर लाइक यार चले क्या, मतलब अंदर नहीं जाते, घर चलते हैं, अपने टैंक वैंक छोड़ो, इज्जत खराब हो जाएगी, वो नहीं करते. बट फिर वी लाइक नहीं जाते, अब तो इतना दूर आ गए ऑफ कोर्स. तो इट वाज वेरी स्मूथ फॉर अस गिवन दैट अश्नीर वाज देयर. बट या ओवरऑल इट वाज वेरी गुड एज एन एक्सपीरियंस.
So you guys raised money from Piyush.
या
Apart from Piyush, did anyone else give you the offer?
No, all 4 sharks were out and Piyush was the last person and then he gave us the offer. But after we got aired, उसके बाद एक बार very interestingly Aman was doing a shoot you could say or a fun banter with तन्मय.
Okay.
Online, Instagram online या कुछ कर रहे थे. तो वहाँ पे तन्मय ने पूछा कोई ऐसी डील है क्या कि जो आपने, तन्मय और रोहन, I don't know who was the guy, they asked कि ऐसी कोई डील है क्या जो आपने नहीं की बट नाउ यू रिग्रेट डूइंग और यू वुड वांट टू डू. तो उसने फिर बोला कि यार आज ही उस, एंड दैट वाज द डे, और एक दो दिन पहले हम आए थे लाइव ऑन टीवी, दैट एंड दैट्स व्हाई व्हेन ही मेंशन्ड कि यार ये 2 बच्चे आए थे एसआरसीसी से, उनका स्टार्टअप बहुत बढ़िया था, मेरे को उनमें इन्वेस्ट करना है. तो वी रीच्ड आउट बट फिर तो क्लोज हो गया था, तो हमने किया नहीं था. But that was something that was really good.
And what was the valuation did Piyush give you during the Shark Tank?
It was the same as Antler. तो हमने just 2 महीने पहले Antler से उठाया था, तो we just wanted कि same valuation में
8 crores था ना?
14 crores था. 13-14 crores was the valuation.
Okay, it was the same valuation which
It
happened.
was the same valuation जिस पर उन्होंने डाला.
Okay, and like from among all the 5 sharks who were present over there, whom did you didn't like at all with the questions or with the how they were judging the business actually?
I think everyone was good, honestly. मतलब I won't say कि everyone. Of course, I think Namita was the first person to get out.
She is always the first person to get out.
She was very clear कि उनको मतलब क्यों नहीं करना है, all of that. But otherwise, I think जैसे Ashneer, because he had worked in Grofers पहले and now Blinkit, so he had very very good insights. अनुपम ने ब्रांडिंग साइड से बहुत अच्छे insights दिए थे. अनुपम was also ready to offer us. ये बोलेगा आप मार्केट प्लेस बंद करो, आप अपना जो ब्रांड चालू कर रहे हो उस पर फोकस करो, एक कैटेगरी पे जाओ स्नैक्स पे, मैं अभी के अभी जो डील आपने मांगी दे देंगे. बट वी डिडंट वांट टू चेंज व्हाट वी वर बिल्डिंग बिकॉज वी न्यू हमें क्या करना था एंड वी वर क्लोजर टू द कंज्यूमर्स. तो वी स्टक आवर ग्राउंड. पीयूष को काफ़ी अच्छा लगा था. पीयूष के साथ बहुत इंटरेस्टिंगली नेगोशिएशन बहुत अच्छा हुआ था लास्ट में. ही वांटेड टू ऑफर 1 million पे बट वी वांटेड 2 million पे. तो लास्ट 2-3 मिनट वाज जस्ट नेगोशिएशन विद हिम व्हिच आल्सो लाइक अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल, हमें तो उस टाइम पता नहीं चला था इन द फ्लो.
What was your initial ask?
आर इनिशियल आस्क 4 million पे आप 65 लाख दो, बिकॉज वी न्यू कि वो नेगोशिएट करेंगे. तो हमने भी ज़्यादा मांगा, फिर उन्होंने 1 million दिया, फिर हमने बीच में आके व्हाट वाज आवर वैल्यूएशन 2 million पे हमने एग्री किया.
So do you think like this is a adopted strategy from each and every founder who is going to Shark Tank कि उन्होंने 3 महीने पहले $1 million पे राउंड रेस किया, अचानक से 3 महीने बाद जब जा रहे हो वापस वहाँ $4 million कर दे रहे हैं. So this is
100%. यार बहुत ह्यूमन साइकोलॉजी है. शार्क्स को प्रूव करना है वो शार्क है, सो दे विल नेगोशिएट एंड दे वांट टू लाइक इन द इक्वेशन ऑफ नेगोशिएशन दे वांट कि वो जीते हैं. तो वो कैसे जीतेंगे? आप 4 मांगो वो 2 पे मानेंगे, 1 पे मानेंगे. आपको भी जीता हुआ फील करना है, आप कैसे जीतोगे? आपका 1 million था, आप मांगोगे 4, वो आपको 2 दे देंगे, आप भी जीत गए.
करेक्ट. बट वो अब जो ट्रेंड है, अब वो जो फर्स्ट सीजन में हुआ दैट वाज वेरी न्यू.
या
अब वो 4th सीजन में जो कर रहे हैं उनको बैकस्लैश हो रहा है इस चीज को लेके. सो व्हाट्स योर व्यू पॉइंट ऑन दैट? सो आई हैव सीन 5 episodes as of now.
करेक्ट.
Everywhere actually in all these 5 days, one episode was there, the people overhyped the valuation and they told that you are coming here for marketing. So now they're catching it actually very easily.
Correct.
So in that particular situation, like if the founder is still doing this one because they know that people are doing it,
करेक्ट.
do you think now still today it is right way to do it?
I don't think so. मेरे हिसाब से तो जो ऑफर करते हैं मे बी दे शुड कीप अ कैप कि 20% अप नीचे होगा, उसके ऊपर नहीं होगा. I have seen people asking at 100 crores and getting at 30 crores.
Correct.
फिर आपका या तो फिर it shows bad on the founder side कि भाई आप 100 करोड़ मांग रहे हो फिर आप 30 करोड़ में मान रहे हो. I think वो प्रॉब्लम है. I think बट वही है रूल्स रेगुलेशंस आएंगे नहीं इसमें एटलीस्ट राइट नाउ. इट विल बैकलैश बट आई थिंक मेरे को लगता है फ्रॉम द शार्क साइड इट्स अ वे ऑफ मूविंग आउट ऑफ द डील. अगर कोई रीजन नहीं देना कि आपकी वैल्यूएशन बहुत हाई है, आप मार्केटिंग के राय में निकल रहे हो, बिकॉज अगर उनको जेन्युइनली डील करनी है दे विल टेल देयर वैल्यूएशन एंड द सामने वाले को जेन्युइन डील करनी है तो दैट पर्सन विल आल्सो आस्क.
So apart from Piyush, leave behind because he already invested in a company. You know him very well. How do you like the deal making psychology or idea, the way the people are making deal, the offering deals actually, the Sharks? Who's the best one according to you from season 1 and season 4?
आई थिंक मेरे को पीयूष इन जनरल डील मेकिंग सबसे अच्छे इसलिए भी लगते हैं. आई थिंक ही ओनली गोज इन ऑन डील्स व्हेन ही वांट्स टू डू द डील and not let's say to negotiate. I've seen other people, maybe it's my observation, I might be
No, it's my
completely
observation
wrong,
also.
कि बाकी लोग आई थिंक ट्राई करते हैं ऑफर देने का जस्ट टू मे बी मेक अ शार्क लूज और जस्ट टू मेक कि भाई मतलब समझो किसी ने ऑफर दिया 1 करोड़ वैल्यूएशन पे, ये आके जबरदस्ती मैच कर देंगे बिकॉज इनको पता है उसको चाहिए तो भाई वो 1 करोड़ की जगह 2 करोड़ दे वैल्यूएशन. तो आई थिंक इस चक्कर में मेरे को लगता है बहुत बार शार्क्स का नुकसान होता है बट बेटर फॉर द फाउंडर्स ऑफ कोर्स, तो ऑलवेज विन फॉर द कम्युनिटी. बट अदरवाइज आई थिंक आई हैव सीन पीयूष बीइंग वेरी वेरी शार्प कि करनी है डील तो यस ये वैल्यूएशन मैं करूंगा, नहीं करनी है तो आई एम आउट फॉर व्हाटएवर रीजन ही इज देयर.
Apart from Piyush, let's talk about season 3. Which Shark did you like the most?
आई थिंक मेरे को अमन बहुत अच्छा लगता है बिकॉज आई थिंक जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द ह्यूमर दैट ही ब्रिंग्स इन, लाइक जो सीरियसनेस के बीच में ही ब्रिंग्स द ह्यूमर, मेक्स द पर्सन फील काम, हैज अ वेरी वेरी आई थिंक स्ट्रॉन्ग सेंस ऑफ क्या बिजनेस चलेगा क्या बिजनेस नहीं चलेगा. आई थिंक वो मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगता है. अनुपम ऑल्सो आई रियली लाइक, आई थिंक जस्ट बिकॉज ऑफ द ब्रॉड अमाउंट ऑफ एक्सपर्टीज ही हैज, ही नोज एग्जैक्टली क्या चलता है क्या नहीं चलता है, काइंड ऑफ बिजनेसेस दैट विल वर्क, काइंड ऑफ बिजनेसेस दैट विल नॉट वर्क, and then he invests. I think he also has that aura around him of like an investor, of a really really savvy investor, which also I really like.
And apart from him, like obviously you see that most number of like highest deal actually, if we talk about in terms of amount, is being offered by people like Ritesh, Dipinder Goyal, Piyush Bansal, and fourth one which we see today is Kunal Bahl.
Of course.
So the way, my personal opinion, the way these four make the deals actually, they are not here to just give money. They want that company, and neither they want only equity. They want equity, but they want to give equal amount of money according to
Correct.
that. So in your opinion, this particular thing, and I have personally seen other Sharks offering royalty, offering lesser amount but more equity.
Correct.
All those comparisons I have seen. So what's your observation in both the lines according to these four? Because these four are a $1 billion company.
Of course.
And they are not actually.
Correct.
Like I believe they,
है but मतलब I think liquid cash की बात है. हाँ.
Exactly. So इनके पास ज़्यादा पैसे हैं. Obviously, which we also know, and that's the reason they are offering more amount actually. So what's your opinion in terms of value or money? How do you differentiate among these two?
मेरे को लगता है I think it's very very sector specific. आई थिंक डेफिनेटली आई लव देयर डील मेकिंग. जैसे अभी बीच में अमन और आई थिंक कुणाल के बीच में हो गया था बैंटर कि मैंने ज़्यादा डीले कर रखी है. ऑफ कोर्स लाइक भाई आपने टाइटन चलाया तो आपको आता है. तो आई थिंक मेरे को कहीं ना कहीं वो बॉसीनेस भी दिखता है कि या दैट नॉट आई वोंट से घमंड बट आई थिंक इट्स लाइक दे हैव दैट मनी, दे हैव दैट मच, लाइक दे हैव मेड दैट मच अमाउंट ऑफ मनी खुद से एंड दैट्स वाई दे आर एबल टू स्पेंड. सो ऑफ कोर्स आई थिंक उनके लिए फ़ायदा नहीं यार 20 लाख डाल के ऑनेस्टली कोई कंपनी में. इफ दे रियली वांट टू डील दे वुड वांट 5-10% डाले ताकि कुछ वैल्यू मिले एंड कुछ कंपनी बड़ी होए. दे आर नॉट पीपल हु विल इन्वेस्ट इन 100 कंपनीज 10-10 लाख. दे विल रादर गो इन 10 कंपनीज बट ज़्यादा डालेंगे सो दैट एक चल जाए.
That's how Kunal Bahl does the deal.
Yeah,
your
that's
common friend of ours, Petal of SRCC, same way they raised money from Titan.
Correct.
And then they went to Shark Tank actually. Same story.
Correct.
They raised money from there and then went to Shark Tank. Same
Exceptional
story actually.
yeah.
So we have seen that particular trend.
मेरे को बहुत अच्छा लगता है. I think मेरे को लगता है these people have made real businesses बहुत बड़े स्केल में, seen exits, have cash in bank and they know how to make deals. बाकी I think like थोड़ा सा कहीं ना कहीं मेरे को लगता है mix of fame है कि यार पैसा तो थोड़ा है चलो which they are investing, which they have also earned through their hard earned money, but it's more about their fame कि यार आते हैं थोड़ी डील्स करते हैं जाते हैं.
Exactly. So that's lookout is also there.
Correct.
Like, let's not name it, but obviously there are few Sharks, 2 or 3, feels like they are just here to promote or just here for fame.
Of course.
Because that's where actually they are not able to add value and don't know why they are still there. I don't get the concept also. But it's more about people are making the daily soap like a drama also nowadays.
Of course.
Like we are seeing the drama happening. The end credits also is happening. People are coming and saying it. that is like obviously for our end actually, because we are founders, we might not like it, but the normal audience out there in India will
But
like
I
it.
like the post credit parts generally really well.
Now
because
I have started liking it
Yeah.
because they are coming and telling their opinions.
Correct.
It was not there.
जो यूएस शार्क टैंक में होता था एंड वहाँ पे अदरवाइज उन्होंने सिर्फ एड्स बना दिया था. आई थिंक दिस इज रियली गुड बिकॉज अदरवाइज ये साइड दिखता था. ये साइड भी तो दिखाओ आपने क्या हुआ, मतलब दैट पर्सन लाइक और नॉट
ये
लाइक.
बार से जो होने लगा है, this I really liked it
Yeah.
because one of the two people come and said the harsh truth also.
कि बेकार है, क्या
And
कर
they-
रहे हैं?
हाँ, and didn't cut all. They didn't cut it actually.
Which is really good. I think लोगों को दिखना चाहिए क्या हो रहा है. But I think overall I feel like I never doubt कि कोई शार्क क्यों है वहाँ पे, because I think these people have really built businesses, made money. हम यहाँ पे आज बैठे हैं और वो वहाँ पे बैठे, there's a reason. And I think these people are inspirations like to I think millions of people. तो whatever they are, मतलब कितना भी पैसा कमाया, कोई ज़्यादा हमेशा रहेगा, कोई कम रहेगा. Like all of them I think do deserve to sit there. And like I think love all of them irrespective and respect all of them.
Okay, so now coming to the timelines, like from the time you guys pitched, what was the month? When did you guys got aired? When did you guys receive the money? Can you explain the timeline, because normal audience wants to know that actually.
Yeah, 100%.
Because this is a bigger question in the market.
Correct.
कि कब एयर होता है, शूट कब होता है, एंड पैसे कब आते हैं, एंड व्हाट्स द एंटायर प्रोसेस.
Done. I think I'll bust everything here and keep a very, very clear timeline. First, you apply. This happens generally in June, July is the time when this happens. This is when you fill the form. आपको एक महीने में उनका रिप्लाई आता है. अगर आपका बिजनेस सही है, then they ask you to fill a detailed form. थर्ड, अगर वो भी सही होता है, थर्ड इज दे आस्क यू फॉर अ वीडियो कि आप 3-4 मिनट का एक शूट करके वीडियो भेज दो. दिस हैपेंस 2-3 वीक्स आफ्टर द डिटेल्ड फॉर्म दैट यू सेंड. अगर ये तीनों आपका क्लोज हो गया है, विच टेक्स ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ 2 months, अराउंड अगस्त में आपको कहीं ना कहीं बुला लेंगे या सितंबर में आपको बुला लेंगे फॉर एन ऑडिशन राउंड इन योर ओन सिटी.
ऑडिशन कौन लेता है?
ये ऑडिशन जनरली इज टेकन बाय, पहले तो इन आवर केस देयर वाज अ वीसी, वेंचर कैटलिस्ट, people from their team.
So from the time when your DD happened, so you'd say that February month, and what was the timeline you got the money in your account?
Basically you're asking from the time I went to the shoot to the time money in the account का क्या process था. तो I think we pitched in December. Around 2 हफ्ते 3 हफ्ते बाद उनकी टीम आपको अप्रोच करती है. They ask you for all the documents. Once they have the documents, then they review it. The process goes. कोई negotiation है तो negotiation है, term sheet बनती है, SHA बनता है. They sign and उसके बाद money होता है. For us, it was just 2 to 2.5 months. But this is the fastest I've heard. Generally 2 months से start होता है and it goes up till 12 months. I've also heard और उसके ऊपर तो there is no limit. The reason why I think this happens is हमने just Antler से पैसा उठाया था 2 महीने पहले. तो हमारा पेपर वर्क, डेटा रूम, एग्जैक्ट SHA सब कुछ रेडी था, लीगल टीम सब कुछ रेडी थी. तो उनकी टीम ने जैसे अप्रोच किया, वी सेंड देम एवरीथिंग इन वन मेल. दे अग्रीड टू एवरीथिंग. वी जस्ट चेंज्ड एंटलर्स नेम, एडेड देयर नेम, सेंड देम द डॉक्यूमेंट, वी साइंड. बिकॉज देयर इज नो चेंज. आई थिंक फॉर पीपल जिन्होंने या तो बहुत पहले रेज किया है
या तो जिन्होंने रेज ही नहीं किया है,
जिन्होंने रेज नहीं किया उनके लिए तो बहुत ही बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है, बिकॉज अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल डोंट हैव अ प्राइवेट लिमिटेड कंपनी. तो पहले वो बनाओ. सेकंड, उनके बुक्स ही ठीक नहीं होते, कोई वेंडर पड़ा है कोई नहीं पड़ा है, उसको ठीक करने में 6 महीना लग जाता है. सो आई थिंक द एंटायर हार्डवर्क वाज डन बिफोर एंटलर. दैट्स व्हाई वी कुड डू इट फास्टर. अदरवाइज अगर कोई ट्रेडिशनल बिजनेस है, किसी के पास पैसा नहीं है, दे हैव वेरी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड इक्विटी स्ट्रक्चर की समझो 10 लोगों से लेके रखा है, बहुत धंधे वाले, उनको डाइल्यूशन का मतलब ही नहीं पता.
हाँ.
तो आपको 10 जन से साइन करवाना पड़ेगा ना कि आपका डाइल्यूट हो रहा है.
Correct.
तो ऑल ऑफ दोज थिंग्स आई थिंक टेक अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम. So generally I've seen 2 months से लेके 12 months 24 months तक जाता है.
Got it, understood. So now coming to the point where there are few instances where do we see that people have not got the money from the Shark Tank. So there are 2 questions from here. One, with you guys, did the negotiations kept on happening after you got the initial offer, or like it was the same value which you got after the tank episode?
I think first same. It was the same because हमने just deal करके रखी थी तो and we agreed on the same deal. So there was no way that we could have negotiated more.
Okay, so the second question was like obviously what happens, few of the Shark Tank episodes which got aired today, like after 12 months or 6 months, their founders start writing over LinkedIn actually that I have not got money, I have not got call from the investors, the people who committed over there, XYZ, all those things. So we have heard so many instances like it. So what do you think, what went wrong over there? Because founder is coming and saying that I have not got a call. So either someone is right, someone is wrong, someone is lying over here.
Correct.
Like either they have got the call, they did something fishy, they have not got the offer.
Correct.
But What's your opinion on this particular point when some founder is coming and saying after 6 months that they didn't receive the call from the investor?
I think it's wrong according to me. Like on a principal basis, I think it's wrong. But I think हम अपने को दोनों साइड देखना चाहिए. If you see the founder side, बहुत बार क्या होता है कि there are two, या तो फाउंडर मना करे डील नहीं ले रहा, या तो शार्क मना कर रहे हैं. Why will a shark say no? या तो वो बाहर आए, उनको लगता है यार हमने तो गलत कर दिया बिकॉज इनकी तो वैल्यू बहुत कम है. उनको बाद में पता चला कि यार इनकी तो वैल्यू बहुत कम है. बाद में पता चला यार फाउंडर सही नहीं है बिकॉज वहाँ पे आपने रेफरेंस चेक नहीं किया है. आप बाहर आते हो, आप दो लोग को कॉल लगाते हो, कोई बोलता है भाई तो फाउंडर बेकार है, आप मत करना, एथिक्स सही नहीं, ऑल ऑफ दैट नहीं है, तो यू बैक आउट. दैट्स वन रीजन वाई शार्क्स विल बैक आउट. सेकंड इज उनको लगता है यार सिमिलर कंपनी somebody else is building in a much better way, so they'll invest better उसमें rather than investing in this. These are I think primarily two reasons. Third can be कि यार कोई डील में आके किसी ने झूठ बोला है, बाद में उनको सच पता चला, तो they'll have to back out definitely. From the founder side the reason is I think one is बाहर आके उनको बेटर डील मिल जाती है, एंड बहुत बार हुआ है, हमने बहुत सारे केसेस देखे हैं कि वहाँ पे कुछ अग्री कर लिया, बाहर आके बहुत बेटर डील मिल गई. सेकंड आई थिंक अ लॉट ऑफ पीपल नाउ दे हैव रियलाइज्ड कि यार बिकॉज इसका कोई रेपरकशन नहीं है, आप आओ, आप डील ले लो, आप मार्केटिंग कर लो, आप बाहर जाके मना कर दो, आपको चाहिए ही नहीं पैसा, दैट्स ऑल्सो कम्प्लीटली ओके. तो आई थिंक वो भी चलता है. तो आई थिंक ऐसा नहीं है कि सिर्फ शार्क्स खराब है, सिर्फ फाउंडर्स खराब है. बेसिकली दो साइड्स होते हैं, अपने को दोनों साइड देखना चाहिए. आई थिंक दोनों हैव देयर ओन मोटिव्स, नोबडी इज राइट, नोबडी इज रॉन्ग.
According to you, what's the percentage of companies who got the deal which was aired on Shark Tank and got funded afterwards? I have my numbers actually because I've spoken with several founders. So according to you, you also spoken to multiple founders because you guys have a Shark Tank group also, D2C brands, I know. So over there actually, according to you, what was your stats? How many percentage of people got the funding?
I think मेरे हिसाब से I don't have of course numbers, exactly numbers, nobody has
Percentage
quoted
wise.
it. I think 40% 50% रहेगा जिन्होंने उठा लिया है, जिनको मिल गया है. 40-50% रहेगा जो दोनों साइड की वजह से नहीं मिला होगा. I'm sure.
According to me, I have seen 30 to 40% people getting the money, and because this is based on the around 35 or 40 folks I've spoken with, two people actually whom are in touch with me. They are like my clients, also been working with them until today. Their negotiations are going on.
Wow.
There's nothing wrong on both. Again, it's on the both the sides. It's on the both side story actually. The negotiations are going on.
Correct.
So again, due to that negotiation, obviously sometime founder will not be available, sometime investor will not be available.
Correct.
because again the second season comes in, they will be get ready on
Correct.
the. So
तब तक
that's
फाउंडर
how
पैसा उठा लेता है
exactly.
ज़्यादा. आई थिंक सबसे बड़ा हेल्प जो हो चुका है, पहले खाली जो VC फंडेड होते थे या जिन्होंने पैसा उठा लिया होता था एंजल से, उनके ग्रुप्स होते थे. आज के दिन आई थिंक देयर इज आल्सो शार्क टैंक जैसे एक ग्रुप बन चुका है, कम्युनिटी बन चुकी है. People who come from really traditional backgrounds also can be a part of an ecosystem like this. So I think that way it has helped. I think the way Shark Tank community helps each other is a lot. I think बीच में there was a problem wherein Shark Tank had shut down Instagram pages of a lot of people. The entire community came together, like fought with them. क्यों लेके आना है, क्यों लेके आना चाहिए, all of those things. People also help with I think preparation. कि आपको क्या प्रेपरेशन करनी चाहिए आफ्टर शार्क टैंक, कितना सेल्स आपका बढ़ जाना चाहिए, इन्वेंट्री कितनी होनी चाहिए, प्रोसेसेस क्या होना चाहिए. सो आई थिंक बिकॉज आप कहीं ना कहीं एक कॉमन एक निट से आप जुड़े हुए हो, तो बहुत मन करता है हेल्प करने का एंड सी एवरीवन ग्रो. एंड इट्स वेरी गुड दैट इट्स नॉट सेक्टर स्पेसिफिक. यू आर हेल्पिंग. आप कभी कोई HR टेक वाले से बात कर रहे हो, कोई फार्मर से बात कर रहे हो, कोई D2C ब्रांड से बात कर रहे हो, तो इट्स वेरी वेरी डाइवर्स. दैट ऑल्सो इट्स रियली रियली गुड.
Interesting. So obviously what happens with this, डेफिनेटली आई ऑल्सो रन अ कम्युनिटी, उसमें शार्क टैंक का भी ग्रुप नहीं है, तो मैं सोच रहा हूँ आज ही बना लेता हूँ. उसको बना के मैं सबसे पहले तुम्हें ऐड करूँगा अब.
वेरी गुड आइडिया.
फॉर लर्निंग पर्पज, बिकॉज वी रैन लाइक 15-20 people company, we got acquired, or we ran 50 people. Now, do you want to learn by working in bigger organizations like 500 plus size team, want to lead how the processes work, how the organization work, or you want to start something new?
I think honestly, abhi this is like I'm still yet to decide, but I'm open to everything. I think contrarily, I think I feel MBA could also be a good option, only and only if it's from a very very good college, and very very not. I think MBA won't teach you like a business now that you have run business. अगर कुछ और skills सीखने हैं आपको, you want to have a global or a network, Indian network, whatever you want to do, so then I think it's valuable. Other than that, I think I'm open to all three possibilities. Like let's say do an MBA, because I'm still 25, so I feel like there's still a lot to see.
Exactly, that's the reason I asked you this question.
Lot to grow. Like I've not achieved what I want to achieve. Like I've not even achieved 1%. So I think there's a lot to do. I think I'm open to all three things. I think one thing that I'm very clear is I don't want to do, let's say, a consulting job. I don't want to do, let's say, an investment job. I think I want to create something, either create of my own or either go in a larger company and create. Because the only difference that will happen is यहाँ पे मैं खुद के रूल्स करूँगा, यहाँ पे कुछ रूल्स सेट है, इंडस्ट्री सेट है, मनी वाइज सेट है, यहाँ पे आई एम जस्ट गेटिंग अ लिटिल हेल्प विद अ लॉट ऑफ दिस थिंग्स बट आई एम बिल्डिंग. सो आई एम श्योर आई कांट नाउ गो एंड someone will tell me step 1 step 2 step 3 step 10 वो करो. I'm sure वो तो नहीं हो पाएगा कोई भी जॉब में अब, बट anyone who can tell me ये रहा यार आपका प्ले फील्ड, जो करना है करो, मचाओ. सो आई थिंक वो फिर इज ओके लगेगा. आप खुद बिल्ड करो, खुद रेस करो, आप कहीं जाके इकोसिस्टम में घुल के बिल्ड करो, दैट्स ऑल्सो ओके. सो आई थिंक एनीथिंग इज ओपन ऑनेस्टली.
Understood. So we'll be ending this. It was great conversing with you, and it was nice talking to you, obviously.
Definitely.
But two ending notes. Number one, as a student entrepreneur, what do you think is the right thing to do and a wrong thing to do?
In what sense?
Any sense when you start up?
अच्छा, when you start up, I think right thing to do is don't rush into fame. जो हम बात कर रहे थे, don't rush into fame. Go out, build your business. It's okay if it takes 1 year. आपको first 6 months में किसी को prove नहीं करना है. 1 साल, 1.5 साल, 2 साल आप build करो business. Truly build a good business जिसमें consumers को अच्छा लग रहा है, आपको अच्छा लग रहा है, प्रोसेसेस सही हैं, एम्प्लॉइज सही हैं. जब सब सही हो जाए, देन गो एंड रेज अ लार्ज अमाउंट. मे बी छोटा मोटा पैसा रेज करो फैमिली फ्रेंड से, दैट्स ओके, बट डोंट रन बिहाइंड ग्रोथ इन द इनिशियल ईयर्स. फर्स्ट 2 years आर टू प्रूव एंड टू सीमेंट योर प्रोडक्ट. एक बार हो जाएगा, यू विल रियलाइज द ग्रोथ कम्स एट सच ए स्पीड व्हेन योर PMF इज सेट दैट लाइक इट विल फील लाइक अ ब्रीज. तो आपको पहले सबसे पहले चीज जो सेट करनी है इज योर बिजनेस. I think that's it. I think that's the only advice that I would want to give someone as of today, because this is, I think, where people go wrong a lot of times. They run behind money, they run behind fame. That's, I think, a big thing. Second, I think, which is very, very important, which I keep telling people is only start up when you're okay to every day lose every day.
ये मेरा लाइन है ये.
हाँ,
ये मेरा लाइन है.
क्या मैंने फिर चोरी कर लिया मे बी. आई थिंक साथ में बैठ के एनर्जी इज मैच्ड. बट आई थिंक द रीजन व्हाई आई से दिस इज there will come a lot of highs, but it will be like less and the highs will be really high. आपने फंड रेज कर लिया, कोई कस्टमर बहुत खुश है, कोई एम्प्लॉय बहुत खुश है, all of that will happen, your parents are really happy, but on an everyday basis you lose to your employees, you lose to your team, you lose to your consumers. every day कहीं ना कहीं आपको लगेगा यार मैं हार रहा हूँ. तो I would say only and only do it when you have a really strong grit, real strong mental strength. But एट द एंड आई वुड से जस्ट डू इट. मतलब ठीक है, चलता है यार, इतना सोचो मत, करो. आप करोगे तो ही आपको पता चलेगा इफ यू आर गुड एट इट, नॉट गुड एट इट. 1 साल की जर्नी है, 2 साल की जर्नी है, पता चल जाएगा. गुड एट इट, कीप बिल्डिंग. नहीं गुड एट, निकल के जॉब करो. यू विल बी बेटर ऑफ टुडे रादर देन नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग.
Great, interesting. With this, thank you so much, Raghav, for being here. Like, obviously, there were few things which I didn't know. Today I came to know. And there were few things which I didn't ask, which I didn't wanted to ask.
Of the role.
Of the camera. Cool. Thank you so much for
Thank you
being
so
here.
much. Thank you so much.